Hi everyone and welcome to a new video from me. So today I'm filming on my brand new camera and I love it so much. I can finally see what I'm doing and I'm going to try and not look at the viewfinder unless I'm trying to focus something, but I'm so happy. Thank you so much, Johnny, you're an absolute angel for buying me this camera. And yeah, I just hope this means I can film higher quality videos because I'm really enjoying it. So for today's video, I'm going to film my top 10 drugstore buys, and by drugstore I mean sort of like high street, Boots, Superdrug, all that jazz. And yeah, and just give you the lowdown on my favourite things I would suggest you pick out if you're just starting in makeup and you want to build a little makeup bag full of really good products that you love and you can use. So yeah, without any more rambling, I will get into the video. So my first drugstore pick is Real Techniques brushes, and I have some of my favourite ones here, and Real Techniques brushes are my go-to brushes. I've tried MAC, I've tried, actually I think MAC's probably the only other brushes that I've tried. I have tried some Nancy brushes as well, which are good, but you just can't beat Real Techniques brushes. They are brilliant. I love the face brushes. At the moment I'm using the sculpting brush to put my foundation on with, and I know that's not really what it's made for, but they're just made beautifully. They look gorgeous, the quality is lovely, they're so soft on the skin, and you can wash them 100 times over and they still look as good as they did when you bought them, so that's obviously really important. Yeah, so it's the pink ones are for like finishing, so sculpting, powder, that sort of thing. The oranges are for, I think this is for base, doesn't actually, this is the buffing brush, so the oranges are for the base, and then the purple brushes are for the eyes. And recently I've been trying I've got 3 of them here, the Bold Metals collection, and these are again quite a bit more expensive than the Real Techniques ones, but you can often find them on the deal, and these are just beautiful. I would thoroughly recommend them over MAC brushes, over anywhere else. They're just lovely, really high quality brushes at a great price. Next up, I've got foundations. I've got 2 foundations to show you, and they're both quite different, and I like them both for different reasons. So starting with a trusty favourite of mine, it's the Rimmel Match Perfection foundation with the blue lid, and this is beautiful. This has always been my favourite foundation until the next one I show you. It's got like a light to medium coverage. I apply this with like a beauty blender, slightly damp, and it's just gorgeous. It gives you such a lovely glow, doesn't feel cakey. It's the only foundation that doesn't sort of crust on me halfway through the day, which is ideal. You don't really need a primer with it unless you've got quite oily skin. But yeah, it's just a really, I was going to say flawless foundation. I mean, it doesn't have any flaws, but I don't think it's full coverage. It's beautiful. I'm in the shade 100 Ivory, and I think they've got quite a good shade range on this product. And then onto a really new discovery for me, it's the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Matte Foundation. And this is quite a controversial foundation for me because I hate matte foundations. I really hate them. I just think they make you look a bit flat. They're not that flattering. I love to be glowy, but this foundation for me has been a game changer. I've got it on now, and I've been at work all day, and it's still, I wouldn't say it's perfect, but it's still pretty good. This goes on, again, I apply it with the beauty blender, and it goes on beautifully. There's still a glow, you still get a gorgeous glow. Your skin just looks really perfected. Again, they've got quite a lot of shades. And yeah, I think I'm converted. I think I'll be trying some more matte foundations out, and I'll let you know if I like any more, but this is beautiful. I would thoroughly recommend it. I don't think it's that expensive, and you could probably get it on 3 for 2 at Boots. Next up from Boots and Superdrug that I'm loving is this L'Oreal True Match Highlight. It says it has a liquid glow illuminator, prime, blend and highlight, and that is exactly what I've been using it for. So sometimes I put it all under my foundation, all over the skin. Again, you don't need much, just all over, and that gives you a beautiful glow under foundation. These two together are just a match made in heaven. Yeah, I love them. Or sometimes if I don't put it under my foundation, I'll just put a bit on my finger and I'll just tap it up my cheekbones, on my nose, on my cupid's bow, and it's just beautiful. It's not expensive at all. I know a lot of higher end illuminators are good, but I think this one is just as good. It gives you that sort of glow from within. I'm going away from powder highlighters just because I think sometimes they can just sit on the skin look a bit chunky. They just look fake. But I think with this you just get such a beautiful radiant glow. I would thoroughly recommend it. Next up is concealers, and yeah, these are 2 different tubes of Collection Lasting Perfection concealers, and they're both in the shade Fair because I'm really pale, and these are, again, amazing for the price. On my Christmas list I've asked for the Urban Decay Naked Concealer, but I've still heard that these, you know, are pretty well matched. These are great for any spots. I put them under my eyes, it's not too drying, really good coverage, and it's sort of like, if you've got quite a hefty spot, if you put a layer of this on, then powder and add another layer, it just sits really well. It does go slightly dry towards the end of the day, but I think that's the nature of spots and concealers. It doesn't always work, but these I would thoroughly recommend. I think they're about £3.99, £4.99, but thoroughly worth the money, and I would 100% recommend them. Next up we've got eyeshadow, and I was looking through actually my makeup collection, and I don't know if I love many eyeshadows from the drugstore, just purely because I have my Naked palettes, which I love, and they're sort of my go-to. But ones I really wanted to recommend to you were the Tanya Burr palettes. This one's in the shade Birthday Suit. I'll try and focus that. I don't know if you can see. And they're just a really gorgeous bunch of colours. I love the way that she's put a lot of thought into the colours and how they all go together, so really you don't have to think about anything. If you're going to go like away for the night, just take this, you're good to go day or night, and it's beautiful. And that goes for all of her palettes actually, they're really nice. Also, I really like the Maybelline colour tattoos in the pots. They're gorgeous to be like a base on your lid before applying powder eyeshadows, but yeah, would thoroughly recommend checking them out also. Next up for eyeliner, you can probably all guess what I'm going to say. It's the L'Oreal Superliner Perfect Slim in the shade Intense Black, and I wear this every single day. I've tried other eyeliners, high-end, and other ones from Boots and Superdrug, and nothing comes close to this. It goes on really easily. I mean, obviously eyeliner isn't easy, you need quite a bit of practice, but this is just a felt tip liner. I don't feel like it smudges on me throughout the day. It stays where I put it, and yeah, I love this. Would thoroughly recommend it if you're trying out eyeliner. Again, not expensive at all, and you can get it on 3 for 2. So maybe if you're not sure, get it as the free item and you don't feel like you've wasted any money. Next up for mascara, it's the Maybelline Lash Sensational, which is quite hard to say. Yeah, this is beautiful. Again, I have really short eyelashes, and I mean it, really short, straight down, really pointy eyelashes that don't do anything but just sort of hang there. So I apply this, it gives them a beautiful curl. I don't even feel the need to curl them first. Lots of volume, lots of length, you can build it up a few coats, and this does wonders for my eyelashes. They're still not amazing, but you know, this is the best one I've tried. Would thoroughly recommend it again. Maybelline are killing it on eye products again, and I just love this. I would thoroughly recommend it. Try it out. I'm sure you've probably all heard of it before. Next, we're going to move on to lips. I've just realised that I haven't included anything like bronzers. I really like the Soap & Glory Solar Powder Bronzer. That's really great. Also the Sleek bronzers that come in their little kits. And I also like, I think it's the Rimmel, you get the blush, highlighter and bronzer in a set. I have mentioned it in another video before, so I do really like that. But because I wanted to keep it to 10, I just wanted to show you things that really stood out to me when I look through my collection. Now we're going to move on to my Rimmel Kate Moss lipsticks. I've got the shade 01, 30, 107 and a new edition actually. It's a different formula, it's the matte one, and this is Look Who's Talking in the shade 750. I'll try and include swatches on my hands so you can see them. Kate Moss lipsticks are great. Best drugstore lipsticks in my opinion. They're really comparable to MAC lipsticks. If you don't want to spend £15.50 on a MAC lipstick, spend about £6 or £7 on one of these and you won't look back. They are gorgeous, they look gorgeous. I think they look more expensive than they are, and yeah, I'm really happy with these. And finally, something that's quite new to me, because we've only just recently been able to buy them easily in Boots, is the NYX Liquid Suede. So I've got the shade Airy Skies, Vintage Retro, and soft spoken. And again, these are really great colours, really great formula. They dry down to a matte colour. I've got the shade soft spoken on today, really wearable colours. Yeah, I'd really recommend checking them out. Even if you buy one just to try it, I think you'll end up buying more like I did. Really like these. Prefer them actually to the soft matte lip creams. I really didn't get on well with them, which is strange because they're really popular on YouTube. But yeah, these and these together and you're set for lips, in my opinion. But yeah, that's it guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope the quality was a bit better. I'm still working out the settings and the background and the lights and everything like that. But yeah, I'm sure I will improve, fingers crossed, with a manual. I need to get one of them Canon books for dummies. That would be ideal. Please write down below any videos you'd like to see from me, because obviously I'm open to any requests. I want to make videos that you guys will enjoy watching. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!